Hello students, today's agenda is to check homework. We'll be doing the Triangle Exterior Angle Theorem and you will be able to do 7.8. Today students will be able to use the Triangle Exterior Angle Theorem to find angle measurements. And this goes hand in hand with the experiment that we did in the previous lesson. And so Triangle Exterior Angle Theorem says that in a triangle, if we extend one of the sides, the angle that is adjacent to that angle inside, it's called the exterior angle. Okay, and that the two angles that are not, this is adjacent, but the ones that are not adjacent are going to be remote interior angles to that exterior angle. Now what does that say? And we'll go back to the diagram or the picture to explain that. It says that the measure of each exterior angle in a triangle is equal to the sum of its two remote interior angles. So this measurement right here is the same as adding together these two measurements. Why does that work? If you learned in the previous lesson, we know that this is 180 degrees together. And so I just labeled this one to make our lives easy as 80 degrees. If this is 80 degrees, together 2 and 3 equals 100 degrees, right? 100 plus 80, that's 180 degrees. We also learned in previous lessons that the half orange, right, or the supplementary, adjacent supplementary angles is 180 degrees. So if this is 80, this part is going to be 100. Again, this is 80, so together added 100, and this is also 100. So to figure out measurement of angle 1, all you have to do is add measurement of angle 2 plus measurement of angle 3. Okay? To find this angle, just add the ones that are you're not touching. Okay? You're not touching, they're not next to it. Having that in mind, let's start working on this. It says find each missing angle, measure. And so, as we said before, to find this angle, all you have to do is add the angles that are not adjacent, so these two right here. So measurement of angle 1 is equals to 38 plus 60. And again, the reasoning is because these are triangle exterior triangle exterior angle theorem. And it's easy, all you have to say measurement of angle 1 is equals to, if you add this together, is 98 degrees. Okay, so this is 98 degrees. Simple. So now in here, we have another exterior angle. And so again, we know that the measurement right here, which it's given to us already, is the result of adding these two remote interior angles. Remote interior angles. Again, we can say that the exterior angle, which is 140 degrees, is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. So we're going to put 98 plus measurement of angle 2. Triangle angle sum theorem. That's the justification. And we subtract 98 from both sides to cancel this. And so measurement of angle 2 is equals to, you can borrow 10 minus 8 is 2. 13 minus 9 is 4. So measurement of angle 2 is equals to 42 degrees. Oh, and here, the justification that we used was the subtraction property. Okay. Let's do more examples. Okay, in here it's asking for two different angles, and so we have to be careful. So if we want to use what we are learning in this lesson, we want to find the exterior, right? This is being expanded, so this is my exterior angle. And so again, this is going to be equal to the addition of the two remote interior angles. So measurement of angle 4 is equal to 65 plus 47. The reason is because of the triangle exterior angle theorem. And after that, all we get is measurement of angle 4 is equals to 2, 6 and 4 is 10 and 1, 11. Okay, it's 112 degrees. So that's the measurement of angle 4, 112 degrees. To find measurement of angle 3, we can do one of two things. We can add or use the triangle angle sum theorem, or we can use the half orange, the adjacent angles. Either way, you're gonna get the same answer. And so I'm gonna do the adjacent angles. So 112 plus measurement of angle 3 is going to be equals to 180. I subtract 112 from both sides. And so measurement of angle 3 is equals to 8, 6, 0. So it's 68 degrees. Okay, I'm gonna put it in here, 68 degrees. For this one, the reasoning would be adjacent angles. And in here, subtraction property. Go ahead and try adding measurement of angle 3 plus 65 plus 47 equals 180, and subtract after you simplify to see if you get the same answer. You should. Okay, number 4. This is more similar to 7.7, but we also have one external angle in here. So the first thing that we're going to do is to find this measurement right here, and W plus 40 is equals to 90 degrees. Why? Because that's 90 degrees. It's marking it with that square. And these two angles make it a complementary angles. A pair of complementary angles. We eliminate 40 by, or cancel by subtracting. And so W is equals to 50 degrees. So that's because of the subtraction property. Okay, so we found W. Now let's find V. If you remember, we mentioned before that these markings means that they are congruent, that the two angles are the same. And so if this is V, we say that this is the measurement V as well, because it's degrees. So let's use a different color. by adding all these together, I can say that 50 plus V and V are 2V equals 180 degrees. And this is by the triangle. Here, this 50 comes from here. V plus V is 2V equals 180. Okay, you're adding the three angles of the triangle, and that's equals to 180. So because of the triangle angle sum theorem, you subtract 50 from both sides and you get 2V is equals to 130. That's because of the subtraction property. Finally, you divide both sides by 2 and V is equals to 65 degrees. So, and that's because of the division property. Okay, so now we have the value of V, which is equals to 65 degrees. With that, we are able to find the value of Y. So Y is an exterior. Remember that if it's extending one side and that's outside of that triangle, it's an exterior angle. So the sum of